Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Winner Circle Sports Betting podcast. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's Tuesday, the 14th of October, and it's a Tuesday. Means they got Matt Fargo, which means Thursday night NFL free pick talk here. Steelers and the Bengals. We'll get to that in about a minute and 20 seconds because you know what we got to do when they come in right away. I tell you to hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell on. So you know each and every day the free picks come at you. College football, NFL, World Series, NBA, college hoops, whatever's on the agenda, you don't want to miss out. Football Friday Live, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, new time. We're pushing it back a half hour. So there's that. 1:30, make a note. Who am I getting? You don't got to make a note because most people come in like the 1:30 time anyway. So that's why we're going to push it back. You're fashionably late. Now you're going to be on time. Don't be late. That's just wrong. Something starts, you get there a couple minutes early. If you're on time, you're late. I don't know. That's what I teach my kids. Anywho. All right, listen, you got the notification bells on. You got all that good stuff. Free picks at the wazoo here. Saturday, Sunday, the Legends with Chip Trimbus and friends. So we got you covered with all the free picks. Weekend, live show on Friday. You want all the top plays, premium action. GamblersWorld.net is where you want to go. Matt Fargo, myself, a dozen other guys. We got you covered here. NFL, college football, hockey's underway now. Basketball's a week away for NBA. College basketball, I see there's like 8 a.m. games coming up in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Get on board. 30-day pass. Guaranteed. Show your profit, we'll credit it back. Same with the 3 and 7 day, but let's be honest. 30-day is a great sample size. You don't want to just jump on somebody for, I'm hot for, this guy's on fire yesterday. I'm going to buy him, and then you lose, and then the next day you go to somebody else. Stick with somebody. A 7-day pass. You're going to get 7 days of football. Football 7 days a week now. Everybody loves betting football. You want to do 7 days? Do 7 days. I'm just trying to save you a little bit by going the longer package, smart money move, little money management there for you. Now, Matt, my guy, good to see you. Before we get into this Thursday nighter, your Blue Jays down 0-2, so I'm sure not happy about that. But maybe you had a cheery weekend anyway between college and NFL. How was the weekend, and what do you got on tap? I see you got some plays up here for Tuesday college football and some MLB apparently.
Yeah, weekend was all right. College football was 500. NFL Sunday was 3-2. Unfortunately, I lost last night with Buffalo. I got sucked into the Bills coming off that loss last week, and they need to fix that defense. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
Man, they looked bad last night. Yeah, as far as the Blue Jays go, I think they're probably cooked, but you never know. You just never know.
Listen, the first game, I think everybody was all over Toronto thinking Seattle's off the extra inning game, travel, short time, like no way they're going to be ready to play there. I ended up having Seattle that game because I thought, you know what? Forget about that. They're still riding adrenaline. They're on emotion in that game. Now, I thought yesterday they get picked off. I thought, you know what? They go home after that big win. They pull it out late. They just pass out on the hotel bed, and it's like, oh, man, what time is it? I slept till 2. Like that would just be a day where they'd be flat. Well, they were not. They were not flat. Do I think it's going to be a sweep? I don't know. I think the Jays can grab one. Listen, the bullpen is the problem. That's how you lost your game late. You give up home runs late there. The second game was just a offensive explosion all over the place. Do they come back? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Is it a 4-0, 4-1? I don't even think. I think we're getting 6. I think we get 6. They'll tease you a little bit, but I think the bullpen, and I want to say like the lack of depth of starting pitching. As much as I liked your Blue Jays, we've done shows for a couple of years here. Bissett, Barrios, you had Manoah, you had Kikuchi, Gausman. You had a bunch of starting pitchers, and you're like, well, wow, this is a good staff, veteran guys. It's just not there this year. Usavi is a nice young guy. I get it, but he's still young. Is he that good? If he was that good, he would have been up earlier. It's a nice season for sure. No Bichette, right? That changes your outlook a little bit there. But hey, ALCS, good season. Good season for you. Number one MLB capper.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's completely over. I mean, with Bieber going, game 3, I don't like the way the series are as far as they do, the 2-3-2. I get it because of travel. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But they have to win obviously 2 or 3 in Seattle now, and then they'll have to come back and win 2 more. Is it possible? Sure. The bullpen, like you mentioned, has been horrific. I mean, the first game it was fine, but yeah, yesterday was bad. Like everybody, it was just awful. And like it was one of the worst call. I don't know if you watched it at all, but it was one of the worst called games I've seen in a long time. And I'm not saying just for a try. It was both ways. Yeah. I read what the home plate umpire ended up missing 22 calls, 22 balls and strikes. Like that's in a playoff game. Horrible. And
not
like
good.
The other game, like the Dodgers Milwaukee game, like what a game that was.
I don't want to get into that craziness, but that was definitely a wild one with the ball off the wall and turning into a crazy double play. I mean, that alone, I don't know what to think of that because that changed. That was from the Dodgers going up, say 3-0, clears the bases. Right. It's 3-0, and or maybe 2 guys come in, whatever the case may be. The Brewers didn't hit at all, right? I mean, I know they kind of made it a game in the bottom half, but that went from possibly a 6-0 inning. Let's be honest. They cleared the bases 3-0 guys there to a we're almost going to lose this game now in the bottom of the 9th. Like total change of an outcome of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you figure Blake Snell going 8 innings, allowing 1 hit, and I would say you almost lost, but you almost had the game tied up. If what was that guy's name, Turang or whatever his name is? I mean, honestly, like if you are going to get hit by a pitch to tie the game, you have to wear it. You can't get out the way. I know it's instinct, I get it, but
that game's tied. That's baseball, Susan.
It is. It is.
You mentioned the Bills. I had the Bills and the Bears last night, and I was on the Bills thinking, you know what? You're out here screwing around the last 2 weeks. You lost to the Patriots. You almost lost to the Saints. Let's be honest. The Saints were right in there with like 3 minutes to go before it got out of hand. And then you have that game last night. You're still in it. Probably could have won, but now this is 3 weeks in a row, 2 losses. Playing with your food with bad teams. 1 and 2, you're going to the bye week. You mentioned the defense. Can we get some better play out of the offense as well? I mean, Josh Allen has not looked all that great. I mean, I said this last night. I was talking on a show. I said, the guy, robbed Lamar of his 3rd MVP, and this year he is. Oh, look at this great game. He had a great game against Lamar, and he both put up 5 touchdowns, 41-40. How's he been good? Oh, you beat the Jets? I mean, the Jets just played a game of 11-10 or whatever the hell they just played a game. I mean, this Buffalo team's got some problems. I can't believe favored in all 17 games to start the season. We did all the preview shows. Favored right out of the bat. Every single game, favorite, Super Bowl favorites. How are they the Super Bowl favorites when last year they just gave up 30 to every team, right? They only team that the Chiefs scored more than 25 on or something last year. I'll tell you what, Kansas City, you want to get some Kansas City futures? Did I have them for dead? Maybe not for dead, but at least where teams caught up with them. But you got Worthy back. Hollywood Brown's healthy. You start getting these receivers healthy now for a season as opposed to they're questionable every week. Even like Juju, whoever. These guys have produced on other teams. If they're going to be everyone close to 90% or just on the field every single game and not somebody's out and then some random Sky Moore comes. I know Sky Moore's not on the team anymore, but just some, he's throwing a rando cats. That's a problem. You're going to have steady NFL 1st and 2nd round receivers on this guy's team with Andy Reid coaching them. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, they're going to be back. They'll be back in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, you figured that Rice coming back, and like right now they're number 1 in the power index. That's by play.
Who stopped them? I mean, Kansas. The Bills and Ravens already proved they can't beat them on their own fields, right? They can't beat them in Kansas City. They can't beat them at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And they weren't even elite teams that Kansas City on the road they couldn't beat. And those teams definitely have huge flaws defensively. Kansas City's a team to beat. Who else we got here?
It's one of those things where Kansas City went, I think, 11-0 last year in one-score games. And this year they're 1-3. So it's kind of coming back to the mean, but they're going to win some one-score games again this year. The fact they're 3-3 by playing the number 4 ranked schedule, they're going to get healthy. Yeah, they are. I agree 100%. I hate to say it because I'm not a fan because they've been so good, whatever. But yeah, they are who they are. And with Andy Reid, never count them out. They're the best team in the NFL right now.
Best coach NFL history, Andy Reid. He's better than Belichick. I don't care what you say. I mean, he's better. Hey, you know what? He had McNabb, and is McNabb better than whatever Belichick had? Doesn't make a difference. The players he's had, he's been in Super Bowls with multiple teams, championship games with multiple teams. Belichick is nothing without Brady. That is 100% proven. We saw that.
100% make an argument with that. Belichick would be nothing if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
What? We saw it. We saw it in the years without Brady. Brady went to a Super Bowl and won without him. Changed the entire Tampa franchise.
Like if Drew Bledsoe never got hurt and Belichick has to deal with Bledsoe, not saying Bledsoe was horrible because he wasn't, but imagine if he had to deal with Bledsoe for years, Belichick would never have been talked about.
Honestly, though, and we'll get to the game in a second here, Bledsoe was a good quarterback. I don't know if he could not win with Bledsoe because Bledsoe put up – he was good. I don't know. We'll never know. But you can't say Bledsoe wasn't a producer. The guy went to a Super Bowl with Parcells. Didn't he go back? Was he in the quarterback when he went in 96 or whatever? He was the quarterback for Patriots?
I believe so, yeah.
So I don't know about who. Again, we'll never know. We'll never know. As an older Bledsoe, we saw him a couple of years in Dallas. He put up a couple, whatever. But we'll move off of the Chiefs being at the top of the throne to the Steelers and the Bengals, a couple guys who I'm trying to segue into two old guys off of Kansas City with Flacco and Rodgers here. I'm trying to go like, all right, they're at the top. How can we get into some ageism here with these guys, quarterback and the Steelers and the Bengals? The Steelers, you'd had to think after Lamar went out, they're licking their chops like, wow, we could maybe get a bye week here, right? We play our cards right. We just grind along. Cleveland's bad, rookie quarterback. Cincinnati has no quarterback. Ravens are banged up with no defense. We could win this thing, fellas. Let's go. And as much as I love Pittsburgh, it was my top play this weekend. It was a good spot for them, I thought, with Cleveland coming from Detroit to England, and then they switched quarterbacks to a rookie, back to Pittsburgh off a bye week. They pulled the Bills and Kansas City type. Hey, let me just dilly-dally around here. It was 9-0. I said I'm not gonna cover my 5.5. This game is gonna be 20-17, and it was almost 23-17.
Right.
You get a nice. If you watch the free picks, here you go, fellas. I took Cincy. I got them for the week at 5.5. I took a little money line myself on some offshore spots with them. Flacco, as long as this line gives him, again, he's not Browning, he's a statue, but he's a veteran cat where we saw even Burrow behind a bad line deliver offensively. Flacco will do the same. These veteran quarterbacks come in here. Hello, Daniel Jones. Hello, Mac Jones. You see how he's doing, getting his shot on teams. Sam Darnold. These guys come in. They've played against defenses. They could put up points. I am not sold on Pittsburgh being a 5.5 favorite. No way. No way should they be favored at 5.5 on the road against Cincinnati.
Nope, I agree with you. I'm on the Bengals too. Flacco, he was in the quarterback room for less than a week, and he looked pretty darn good. 29 for 45, I think it was, something like that. 249 yards, 2 TDs. Jamar Chase, they got a report right away. He's a veteran quarterback. He's mentally tough, and playing at home, I think, is a great spot for them. If you look at the Steelers, like you mentioned, they almost got backdoored against Cleveland last week. And if you look at their 2 road games, They beat the Jets by 2, the 0-6 Jets by 2. And then they beat New England thanks to the Patriots having 5 turnovers.
Yep.
They only won that game by a touchdown. So I think it's too many points. I agree. Series-wise, the underdog has covered 6 of the last 9 meetings. I think it's too many points in a divisional game. I don't care how bad this defense really is. Hendrickson is going to be, I think, a game-time decision, which I'm not happy about. But I think the home crowd can keep this defense in the game, and I think it's going to be – it could be a field goal game either way. Cincinnati has to win this game to keep their season going and, keep Taylor – on the sidelines, I think. So, yeah, give me Cincy, give me the 5.5, 100% with you.
This is like, again, I had the Bears last night. Different scenario out of the bye week and all that, but I figured the 5.5s, these 5.5s to me they're just inflated 3s. Like, they don't want to put a 3 out because I think everyone would be on the favorite. And if they jack up the line a little bit here, maybe they'll get a little tension on the dog. Sign me up for these 5.5 dogs. We've seen it all season long. Hold on a second here. What we got? So, sorry about that. I was looking for the updated line here on that. As I said, hold on a second. I thought it was moving, but the total, there was only one spot went to a 43 from a 43.5. I'm not really enamored with that. I'm with you, though. Cincinnati plus 5.5. Sign me up. Sign me up for 5.5. We'll make it. Obviously, it's official show pick here. NFL 15 and 17 with our show picks, folks. We are down minus 280 for NFL action. So always the truth. We want to win every single game, but you want our best bets, our top plays today or every day, whether it's a Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, any day of the week. Head to gamblesworld.net. Matt's got some MLB up already, number 1 MLB capper on the site. And also, I see you have, what is this, a college football winner tonight here?
Yep, college football winner for Tuesday. Yep. And I'm going to have one for Wednesday, one for Thursday, and maybe 2 for Friday, at least one though, and then a big Saturday card coming up.
There you go. I'm already I got a game up here Tuesday in college. I got Wednesday. I'm going to add the package up here today. Friday, I do have a Friday game up apparently. I thought it was a Saturday game, but it's Friday. Although I got a bad number on it, so you could probably figure that one out there with that game is. But whatever, it happens. It happens. Again, free picks are the free picks. We're saying to take Cincinnati plus the 5.5. Top plays at gamblesworld.net. Get that weekly or a 30-day pass. Guaranteed to show you a profit. We credit you back. And there you have it. Matt Fargo, Sean Higgs, time to take the Cincinnati Bengals plus 5.5 Thursday night versus the Steelers. We'll be back tomorrow with Matt and Brian Bittler. Be sure to, again, notification bell on. You don't want to miss out on our Thursday player prop show. Plus our college football free pick video from yesterday is up. Go get it. All 3 games covered for CUSA and Sunbelt action here on Tuesday. So go get it. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.